Hey guys, Toxicgamer here, and welcome back to another reaction video. So guys, in this reaction video, I'm going to be reacting to if Obi-Wan, Kenobi killed Darth Vader. So, I want to know what happened if if Obi-Wan killed Darth Vader. Like, what would Luke say? Well, probably. Wait, Luke wouldn't say any shit because he know that Darth Vader was his father. But what if Obi-Wan told Luke that Darth Vader was his father, and then Obi-Wan killed Darth Vader? Like, what would Luke be like? I don't know. But let's find out what if Obi-Wan killed Darth Vader. In 3, 2, 1, go.
What if Obi-Wan Kenobi, instead of sacrificing himself and turning into a Force ghost, became so enraged at Darth Vader that he used his anger to take Darth Vader's life?
I don't know.
First, we must go back to the destruction of Alderaan, which was the moment the crew of the Millennium Falcon realized they were in serious trouble. Alderaan had been completely destroyed, and the Millennium Falcon was pulled aboard the Death Star with its powerful tractor beams. It's here that Darth Vader and Obi-Wan eventually meet face to face and lock in a powerful duel as Luke and the rest of the crew look on. As Obi-Wan looks at his former Padawan and father of Luke Skywalker, his anger becomes too strong, consuming him. Obi-Wan can only think of the pain and hurt Darth Vader has brought to the galaxy. And when looking at Luke, he realizes that Luke will soon become all too familiar with this pain. That is, if Darth Vader remains alive. Obi-Wan knows his wisdom can be used to teach Luke good, but in the moment, as he continues to stare down the ultimate traitor, his anger begins to cloud his judgments. He can't help but to convince himself to end the pain and suffering that Darth Vader has brought to the galaxy. The feeling coming over him is too great. The power within Obi-Wan is the strongest he has ever felt before. Obi-Wan can no longer control this power, striking down Darth Vader once and for all. Obi-Wan looks down at Vader, terrified at what he has just done. However, he has no time to think as stormtroopers continue to close in. In a rage, he strikes down all of the remaining stormtroopers, ordering Luke Skywalker and the rest of the crew to board the Millennium Falcon. After escaping the Death Star, despite the crew congratulating him on his victory, Obi-Wan still feels a sense of loss. To everyone else, he has just struck down one of the most evil Imperial leaders to rule the galaxy. Obi-Wan was a hero in their eyes. But to Obi-Wan, not only has he lost Anakin Skywalker, but he begins to feel surprisingly weak, wondering if he could lose himself and even Luke in the process. He hadn't felt this much pain since leaving Anakin on Mustafar. Familiar questions surface. Could he have done more to save Anakin? And what if Luke finds out the truth about Vader being his father? Will Luke feel anger towards Obi-Wan? With everything still at stake and the Death Star still looming, Obi-Wan realizes the only way to deal with the problem of Darth Vader being Luke Skywalker's father is to remain silent until the opportunity presents itself. He knows that Luke needs more training, but with the Death Star still looming, there is simply no time. And even with Darth Vader out of the picture, the Emperor still remains powerful and a watchful eye over the Death Star. At this point, the Imperials know of the stolen Death Star plans, and the death of Darth Vader sends the Emperor into a rage. He still cannot fathom that Darth Vader is dead, and if the rebels are capable of such an act, surely they are capable of anything, including disabling or destroying the Death Star. With this realization, the Emperor tracks down the crew of the Millennium Falcon to Yavin in order to distinguish the rebel threat once and for all. But the Emperor takes the situation into his own hands, sending his best bounty hunter to learn more about the group of the Millennium Falcon, the ones that have struck down Darth Vader. bounty hunter comes back with the names of the crew, but one in particular sticks out: Luke Skywalker. The Emperor immediately knows that this is indeed Darth Vader's son. With this information, he acts quickly, launching a probe droid to the surface of the fourth moon of Yavin to where Luke Skywalker was spotted by the bounty hunter. The droid carries one simple message: Luke, Darth Vader was your father. Luke Skywalker is bewildered by the message and simply cannot believe it. He
Luke's
goes back
like,
to the moment
what
on
the
the Millennium
fuck?
Falcon when Obi-Wan became silent after striking down Darth Vader. Luke asks himself why Obi-Wan would hide such an important fact from him. Maybe it was to protect him from something, or maybe Obi-Wan was hiding something even darker. Luke locks himself away for hours, and everything he senses points to the message from the Emperor being true.
Oh shit.
Perplexed, Luke gathers himself for in hand, but Obi-Wan is nowhere to be found. With the droid discovered by the rebels, the mission time has been escalated. The rebel pilots begin planning to take down the Death Star right away, and Luke Skywalker realizes he must focus on the task at hand. After all, he doesn't want his friends on Yavin to die at the hands of such a merciless weapon. But Luke's mind feels clouded and consumed by confusion. He can't help but feel that something terrible is about to happen, and before he boards his X-Wing, he runs into Han Solo, who has decided to leave with his rewards for rescuing Princess Leia. Han Solo notices Luke Skywalker's strange demeanor and asks if he's okay. Luke
He's
steps
not.
closer and
Hey! What the fuck is this? I was just getting interested. It's just getting interesting. Oh, it's back.
quietly pleads with Han to find the rest of the Falcon crew to leave the planet right away. Han Solo looks shocked and refuses only at first until he sees the look in Skywalker's eyes. He agrees but
shit.
cannot promise the princess will comply and seeks out Chewbacca, Princess Leia, and Obi-Wan to leave the immediately.
Yeah.
Han Solo feels he's already being pulled back into the very thing he wants to avoid. Luke then steps into his X-Wing as R2-D2 is loaded on board. The mission is going to be a very difficult one, but the thought of Darth Vader's death weighs heavily on his mind. He wishes he could find Obi-Wan before lifting off, but there can be no more delay as the rest of the crew begins to take off towards their objective, the Death Star.
Yeah. To the Death Star.
As they make their way towards the moon-sized object, the X-Wing crew begins their descent into the Death Star trench, which is lined with powerful weapons.
Yeah.
One by one, X-Wing pilots begin to fall as TIE fighters close in on their tails. Luke realizes he has only one shot and begins to aim with the assistance of his targeting system. But over the intercom, he hears a familiar voice, Obi-Wan Kenobi, who instructs him to use the Force. But at this moment, Luke loses focus as he hears Obi-Wan's familiar voice.
Oh.
Unfortunately, he doesn't even realize that Luke knows the truth about Darth Vader, and at this point, Luke is not sure if he can even trust Obi-Wan. He then holds his breath, fires his but misses.
Oh.
Pulling up out of the trench, Luke mutters under his breath in disbelief, "Why didn't you tell me?" As TIE fighters advance on Luke, he yells through his communication device to the Yavin crews to evacuate immediately. The Death Star's primary weapon is almost fully charged at this point, taking aim at the planet below. It fires, destroying Yavin and the rebel army below.
Oh, shit.
His eyes in hopes that Han Solo and his crew escaped in time. At this point, Luke is now completely consumed with anger, feeling responsible for the death of many, but he begins to ultimately blame Obi-Wan for everything that has gone wrong.
Yeah.
As a backup plan, what was left of the rebels were to relocate to Hoth to avoid any further detection. At Hoth, Luke finds the crew, but is surprised by his own reaction when he sees Obi-Wan. He expected to feel some anger towards Obi-Wan, but he has let his anger build up to the point of losing control. He charges at Obi-Wan, demanding to know the truth about Darth Vader, accusing Obi-Wan of lying. He begins to blame Obi-Wan for his aunt and uncle's deaths on Tatooine, and goes as far as blaming him for the destruction of Yavin. Obi-Wan realizes he cannot say anything to calm down Luke, and turns his back to step away when Luke pulls out his lightsaber and answers.
Oh, shit.
Caught off guard and in a weakened state since killing off Darth Vader, Obi-Wan cannot believe Luke would do such a thing, and defends himself with his own lightsaber when Luke tries to strike him down.
What?
Obi-Wan pleads with Luke, saying that he still needs proper training in order to control his anger. Luke fights back with words of anger and a final blow to Obi-Wan that would kill him, with Princess Leia, Han Solo, and Chewbacca as witnesses.
Oh.
Luke would then flee Hoth, seeking out the Emperor for the truth. Only darkness fills his mind now, and he knows he must join the Emperor to seek knowledge of both the Jedi and Sith
What?
to get the truth he's been seeking. He now calls no one friend. He's on his own now, only serving himself, and he feels he's the only one that can restore order to the galaxy. He informs the Emperor of Hoth's location, and the Emperor follows Luke's will without even realizing it.
Wow.
This is only the beginning for Luke's new adventure.
Oh, shit. What the... That's supposed to be Luke, right?
Thanks guys for we left an Easter egg of Commander Cody somewhere hidden in this video. Did you find it? If you did, leave a comment below and let us know where you found it. Thanks guys for watching as always, and may the Force be with you always.
Hi guys, well, I cannot believe it. So, if Obi-Wan killed Darth Vader, Obi-Wan will tell Luke, that Darth Vader was his father, and then, Luke will get all pissed off at Obi-Wan, and then when Luke goes and tries to destroy the Death Star, Luke will hear a voice saying Luke used the Force, but he's like all fucking pissed off at fucking Obi-Wan. Then he misses his shot, and the Death Star is still there, and then Luke just goes back to Yavin. Oh wait, no, not Yavin. He goes to Hoth, and he sees Obi-Wan, and then Luke just wants Obi-Wan to tell him, something, and then Obi-Wan is not telling him, and then that happens. So, guys, it's just so confusing how it would happen like that. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I will see you guys in my next reaction video. Peace out, guys.